Hello, this is Sparky Mama and welcome to Gaming Updates. I thought I'll highlight a game that is coming out extremely soon as next week, probably by the time I upload this video. This game is called Nightingale. Obviously the launch date, they've changed it from the 22nd and it is now coming out on the 20th of February. So it's coming out 2 days earlier than they'd initially announced. Obviously this year. Not only is this game set in a steampunk styled / fantasy world, but this game is an upcoming survival / building crafting game that has been anticipated for the past couple of years. It's got building, it's got crafting, it's got combat, it's got customization, and obviously those RPG elements, which is just fantastic. This is a great game for those that are really keen into the survival, crafting, and building genres. You'll be running through the wilds, fighting monsters of all sorts. You'll be using magic, guns, weapons, anything that you can craft. You can even recruit NPC workers to help you harvest resources as you expand. So as you can see, this game is looking fantastic. There is a big difference though between what we see on the trailers and some of the in-game footage. As it is going in early access, there was a stress test that was performed a while ago, which has some, I guess, participants concerned about the state of Nightingale. This game does have extreme potential. However, there is concern that this game will fall a little bit short. They have pushed the release date for this game to the 20th. They've moved it up from the 22nd, which is a concern for some participants that have played the stress test. I have seen some videos of that. That stress test is sort of an idea of how this game will perform when it does launch. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy this game, you shouldn't put it on your wish list. I'm just saying that because it is going into early access and the performance of the game during the stress test was not the most polished, so you will find that this game, even though it is going into early access, don't expect the most polished game out there. For survival games that have been released recently, like Enshrouded, Pal World, and there's a vast number of others that have been very successful. This looks good as it is, but can't be fully sure until it's released. But I did want to highlight this game as it is something that everyone has been looking forward to for a very long time, and this game is looking absolutely fantastic based on just the trailer and some of the gameplay. But performance wise, this could fall through. It is a game where you will be surviving the realms, fighting against monsters in a PvE open world sort of survival crafting game, which you can play solo or with friends. You've got RPG elements that is just fantastic to see. It's kind of like an all-rounder survival game. Purpose of this game is actually to collect cards and open up portals and make your way from realm to realm until you can get back to the magical city of Nightingale. If you're really keen for a game that sort of ticks these boxes of survival, building, crafting, exploration, and having that fun aspect of fighting different fey monsters and exploring the beautiful lands of this fantasy world, then this is going to be the game for you. And if you do play with your friends, you're going to be building and managing your, I guess, your property or your village, I guess you could call it. And you can even recruit NPC players or workers to help harvest resources. This is up to 6 players, I believe, unless they've changed it. So if you haven't added this to your wish list just yet, I would suggest doing that and keeping an eye on it. If you don't get it as soon as it launches, you can always follow it and see where it goes and see how other people experience it first. If you want to see if it will get any better, it'll make any improvements on the performance, as that was a massive concern. So if you're keen to play Nightingale, or at least see where it ends up, add it to your wish list, and when it does come out, I will be purchasing that and playing a few games myself. A grindy game, it's not a fun game unless you're playing with friends. So that's all for the gaming update this week. I thought I'll just quickly release this one since it was coming out next week. Until next time, thanks for watching.